Hi, I'm Pantazi. Welcome to another installment in Kyusho. Just trying to find some great looking places around here for everybody to join us for these daily video casts. Again, this is still Marblehead. I mean, for me, it's home and it's a beautiful place, so why not? Anyway, let's talk today about Kyusho innovation. Okay, the innovation in the Kyusho world has been stagnant for most groups around the world for many a year. We still see the same demonstrations, the same explanations, the same processes that we saw back in the late 1980s, 90s, early 2000s. There's not really any innovation. Luckily, with Kyusho International, there's been huge innovation. And we're going to keep this going. That's why we study with the doctors and the scientists, trying to get the right information. We're delving back into research, going to the old masters, the founding masters of many styles, to find what they wrote about, what they understood, and their truths. And that's what we're trying to bring to you. We're showing you that innovation also gives you greater success in your techniques. Now, you see a lot of people doing the same things over and over again, and I guess it's fine. I mean, you can do a whole karate style. Most traditional karate styles do the same thing over and over again and have for decades, maybe even a century. So, but we're not into that ilk. Everything is moving so fast these days. Information, technology, everything. It goes so fast, and to remain stagnant is to die. Okay, with innovation, you adapt, you change. I mean, everything is changing around us, even the laws, the way we handle ourselves. For example, most martial artists practice their kicks incessantly, and there is a huge problem to that. First of all, in the MMA, you don't see an awful lot of kicks. Some people are better at kicking than others, but you don't see an awful lot. Why? Because in close combat, they don't work. Okay? Second thing you don't understand, or most people don't understand, to practice the kicks are the kicks with the shoes on, as you would be under a real attack in a real situation in the streets. Is an illegal move. In the USA, I know of this for sure. I don't know about other countries around the world, but I'm sure some of our law enforcement agents around the world will let us know if this is true or not. But with the shoe on your foot, if you kick someone, it's called a shod foot, and it's an illegal weapon. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because you can carry a machete in most places around the world. You can carry weapons, handguns, like we do and I do all the time in the USA. And you can even have a reason for using it. But use a shoe and a kick, and it doesn't work so well legally for you. So, again, we really have to keep abreast of the times. And keeping abreast of the times means what's the new attack scenario. Many knife attacks now in China, Australia, England. There's even acid attacks in England. It's just getting crazy. In Germany, Sweden, the rapes of young women, and the mob attacks from people that are out on their luck or just performing an attack against the society. It's getting rampant, but it's no longer one-on-one, here, stand there, I'll hit you. That kind of practice has got to go, okay? And the stupid explanations that are absolutely false, being pressure points and fire melts metal and all that crapola that goes with it. Now, for healing, okay, that's another story, but for self-defense, guys, wake the hell up, okay? It's wrong, okay? You will get better effect. We're getting better effect. Our learning curve is decreased because we know what we're really targeting. We're not going after a fictitious pressure point and wondering why it didn't work or it's not as reliable as we need it to be in a real situation. Hey, attack a blood vessel or a nerve, and you're going to get a response, okay? And a lot of people are really complaining about us doing the tappy stuff. Well, that's for safety, okay? You slug one of these nerves, you're going to get a major effect, okay? And that's why it's been 100% in the street. Another thing is, I got a comment a long time ago saying that I was in corrections, and you just try using those pressure point tappy things against people. And yeah, for the most part, the way they practice it, and most organizations, it's absolutely, you're going to get your head handed to you. But when you're attacking the nerves and the blood vessels, and you're using it with force and proper training, as we do in the Kyusho International, you're going to get the real effects. In fact, we have people that have been in maximum security prisons and used it, and I'll link an old video here from Max Masslinger. He's no longer in maximum security. He went to be a street cop, and then he's progressed beyond, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say what he's progressed into, but let's just say he sees an awful lot more action. He's used it, okay? He swears by it, and you'll see in what he says about it. I don't want to just boost this up. I'll let you hear his words on it. So again, innovation's the key, folks. You got to get yourself away from the pressure points and the crapola and the training of the past. There's no, I've seen some tests. This kills me. I've seen tests of people standing there, and they'll show a pressure point, and then they'll explain the pressure point, what it is, what meridian it's on, whether it's a metal, a fire, or wood. And if that's a test for Kyusho, guys, you're off base. You're going to get yourself killed one day. So anyway, innovation. Keep pressing forward. We've got new innovations. What you see on YouTube is only a glimpse of what we do. We don't put out our curriculum, which changes constantly over the years, and it advances over the years. So get yourself innovated. Get yourself into an organization or a training process that'll help you grow, not stagnate. Thanks for talking.